Anyway. Okay. Now let's talk about the geolocation. Geolocation is not difficult. It's only a program, a package of functions to make you convert one type of data, the textual or string-like, in string form, the address into a coordinates, okay, longitude and latitude. So this is a function and one-to-one mapping function to convert the latitude, the numerical data, to string data of addresses, and also convert the string-like addresses into coordinates. There are many packages to use, and we recommend the Geopy. And we first need to, from the geopy.geocoders. So what is Geopy? Geopy is a package, and this is a sub-package or a folder of a collection. Geocoders is a collection of different functions that you can use to convert the address. From this folder, you import a function called TomTom. Okay, so first you need to do this, and then you create an object. This is called geolocator. Okay, the geolocator object is, remember that you in the very first class you create a f equals open. Okay, so you open some file, and that f is object indicating or actually pointing to the file that you have opened. So here this is a geolocator of this is a object. This object has a lot of methods, and one method is like a dog. A dog has a method of bark and walk and bite. So geolocator has some methods like geocode. So this geocode will parse the string like address. And to create this geolocator object, we need to use the function TomTom, and we are actually logging into the server of the TomTom using an API key. The API is connecting our side, this computer right here, to the TomTom service provider. Okay. So how do you register the API key? This is my API key, but you can freely register one API key for yourself. So you go to the TomTom website, and you just click register. You enter your name, even you give a fake name, it's fine. I gave a fake name. Your email address, then you just can apply for API key. This key is like a password. Okay, this is like a key to the door separating you, your computer site, and the server. So you use this API, you can connect to the server and ask TomTom service provider to convert the address to the coordinates and coordinates to the address. So after you create this geolocator, you will use the geolocator's method geocode. Okay, so this is just you can basically, you don't have to memorize it. You can just copy it. Every time you wanna convert the address to coordinates or coordinates to address, you can basically just copy this codes and modify this codes by replacing these address with something else. This address is New York City, 5th Avenue, but it's not really clear. If I remember right, if I do this, the location maybe, you see, it took a while. It took about like 2 seconds because geolocator is connecting to the TomTom service, and TomTom service is actually converting this for you. So you will get, okay, this is fine. This is very accurate. So it can parse the NYC as New York City. Sometimes if it gives you a wrong result, you probably want to make your address clearer by putting comma New York City, USA there. So now it gives you it returns a location and its coordinates. Okay. So how do you get its address? The full address is this. So it's this part. And then the coordinates is latitude and longitude. They are the latitude and the longitude. Okay. If you put this in Google Maps, see maps.google.com. If you put this, you can put the latitude and longitude there. It will point you to doesn't look right. Is this New York City? No, this is not Fifth Avenue. Okay, this is this is not Fifth Avenue. Why is that? But this is the correct address, right? Yes, this is a correct address. This is a Fifth Avenue. It's here. It's here. But the and here you can see the coordinates from the Google Maps. You can see the right coordinates is actually here. Okay, it should be here. But if you enter the coordinates, it gives you something else. Probably is because the coordinates number should be very accurate. Otherwise, otherwise it will have some inaccuracy, I think. But usually, if you did not, I think it's because it's maybe it's because it's a free API, so it gives you a relatively rough estimate. Maybe if you pay more, you will have more accurate results. But if we want to just to calculate the distance between two cities, this inaccuracy can be tolerated. But yeah, why is this is something that I never encountered, because I used to use Vincenti, and the Vincenti doesn't have this problem, but Vincenti have the server connection problem anyway. And this location is object containing a lot of information about this address, and here if you use .role, you will find this type is address range. The ID is US address something, and here it gives you the municipality, like county, so on and so forth. So if you are very careful, you know that this is what? This is a location.role is a dictionary, okay? So location.role dot municipality, or maybe I just use municipality. Maybe it may not work, but if I use this, I think it's gonna work. Oh. locality. Why is this not right? This is disturbing me a little bit. This is no, it should work. Is there anyone who can help debug this? I have no idea why this. It should be. Yeah, this is this a dictionary? Yeah, this is a dictionary. I am questioning myself. Right. Right. Yeah. So why not this?
Hello, Professor.
Hello?
It's in the
You have
address.
any idea?
It's in the address.
What?
In the dictionary, it's another dictionary.
Oh, yes. I see. Yes. I was very stupid. Thank you. Yes, you're right. I was wondering why exactly. So this is okay. This is it's a dictionary in the dictionary. No. So this is right. Sorry for wasting several minutes of you, but yeah, I was very stupid about this. This is a dictionary of a dictionary. Actually, this type of data can be saved as .pickle file. Okay, if you Google to pickle, then you can save this as a .pickle file. Then you can load it as a dictionary, or you can save it as a JSON. Pickle is PICK. And the JSON is this. You can save it as JSON. And it's a tree-like, so it's a dictionary of dictionaries. Okay. Now we can use another method from the geolocator, reverse, and save it as this. Okay, we connect to the server, but the server seems to have a lot of people visiting it, so the serving timeout. And this is coordinates. Okay, If you input the coordinates and you use reverse method, you will get, or so the entire address information from these coordinates. We use the address to get the address information, and here you use coordinates to get the address information, and you can print out the address in Berlin, the longitude and latitude, and this is the raw data. If you want to get its address, and what is this? It should be, you have the address and the municipality. You should get it as Berlin. Okay. So how do we use it? What is used to know the location of the coordinates of an address? The direct use is to calculate the distance. Okay. For example, in business project where you are given a task to decide the new bank branch location, then you are given a lot of existing bank branches locations. Then you need to decide a new branch location, which has to be at least 5 miles away or 6 kilometers away from all the existing locations. Then what do? Then you pick up all the possible location candidates, and for each candidate, you calculate its distance with all the other existing locations. Then if you find one location that is away, like 6 kilometers away from all the other existing locations, you will pick that one as a candidate for your future new branch location. Okay. And to calculate the distance, we use another object, another subfolders. Rather than geocoders, we use a distance, and we import a function called geodesic. And here we have 2 locations, and 2 location coordinates. And this is Newport, and Newport is in is here. Okay. Newport it's in Providence. Okay, Providence. It's a very small state, and we have another place called Cleveland. So we want to calculate from here to here, and we use directions. We actually don't need to use directions. There is a function here. Google Maps, there is a function called calculate, I think it's directions from here to so here we use Google Map. Uh-oh. Now we are calculating the running distance, the driving distance. Actually, I want to calculate the measure distance. I measure here, and I measure here. So it's about 857 kilometers. And instead of using this method to calculate the distance every time, you want to use the Python codes to calculate them in a much faster way. And if you want to calculate the kilometers, you just use this. It's a function called geodesic, and you just use geodesic, a pair of coordinates and another pair of coordinates. Note that the coordinates are in the form of tuple. Okay, one tuple and the other tuple. And now we calculate. It's pretty similar. It's probably because, like, you know, my like the place was not put very accurately. So we calculate the distance between the two places. If you want to calculate the distance in miles, you can use this. So it's about 538 miles. This is to use a straight line method to calculate the distance, but the Earth is not flat. It's a ball. Okay, the Earth is a ball. So you also want to use the great circle to another algorithm to calculate the distance. And the calculation is a little bit different. But if they're different, you should use this one, because this one is using a more complex algorithm. So its calculation is supposedly a little bit slower, but you don't feel it. You don't really feel it. And this is geolocation. You can also use in Google. Google has APIs to calculate not only the straight distance, you can also export the hours to drive, the hours and distance to use the public transportation. Okay, all the information of a place. Like, how do I? Maybe I should just clear measurements. Okay. Okay, this place, you can also export the city, its country, its all of this information, like its phone number, its website, and the comments, all the information. If you use a Google API, I'm not teaching it here. For the Chinese addresses, you can also use Baidu. I have a video recorded by a previous RA. I can upload that to my website, so you can download it or just watch it by using Baidu. But this is the idea of measuring the distance and the geolocation. It's not difficult. It's just a different function that you want to import from a different package. In the future, you don't have to remember every function. When you want to use one function, you just need to Google it, search on Stack Overflow, and you know what the function is. And you just read the documentation, then you can use the function right away. So this is what this course is about. You don't need to remember all the functions. You just need to know how to use them, how to search for them, and how to use them. And this is geolocation. And I find that I forgot to record.
Excuse me.
What?
Actually, you said that you can only record 10 minutes. Okay, but anyway, it is already recorded.
You have already recorded this, right? So please send that to me. I'll edit it and upload it. Or
Okay.
if you can edit that for me, it's going to be better. But well, I know how to edit it, so you just send that to me. Now, let's do a more difficult practice. This. Can you stop the recording, then start a new recording?